Today, I'm going to show you 4 must-have tools for jelly printing. And at the end of this video, I have a bonus tool that won't cost you anything. So keep on watching while we ratchet up your art. First and foremost, you'll need a gel plate. Gel plates are made up of mineral oil and is a hyperallergenic polymer material, and it contains no latex or gelatin. It's a flexible and durable surface made perfect for printmaking. Gel plates come in a variety of sizes and shapes, and you can choose the one that best fits your needs and performances. I recommend starting with a standardized plate such as the 8.5 by 11 inch plate.
To learn all about the basic care of jelly plates, go check out my video.
Next, you'll need some acrylic paint. These are the paints that are used to create the print. You can use from a wide range of colors and styles depending on the look you want to achieve. I really recommend starting out with a basic set of colors such as red, yellow, and blue. Throw in some black and white as well, and a few metallic or shimmery shades for added interest. Just choose the ones that best work for you and what you want to accomplish. Paints will be affected by your printing style, the environment you're working in, if it's hot or cold, and what kinds of results you want to achieve. Some paints work best to pick up fine details of textures, and some are better for ghost printing, image transfers, or layering. Now, the term viscosity is commonly thrown around when describing paint. So what does this really mean? Well, viscosity refers to the thickness or the body of the paint. Manufacturers will coin the term high viscosity, heavy body, to describe a thicker, slow-moving paint. Low viscosity paints appear very thin. Terms such as fluid and soft or medium body basically refer to that the paint has a low viscosity. Paints also are transparent. So here you will see this little square has no line through it. So depending on the type of paint you're using, that it is a transparent paint. If the paint has a solid square, paint is opaque. So depending on the type of paints you use, you really need to understand the markings on the tube to understand if the paint is transparent or opaque. Another tool that you will need to use when jelly printing is a brayer. And what brayers are just rollers to spread out your paint onto the gel plate. Now these brayers come in different sizes and are made up of different materials. You will definitely want to use a soft rubber brayer. I recommend the Speedball soft rubber brayer. And if you're going to utilize the 8.5 by 11 gel plate, I would say that the 4-inch size is better than the most. These types of brayers, as you can see, except for this one, they're all on their brayer part. If you are jelly printing, you can leave it like this for a short period of time. They're not going to misshapen by being on this part. But generally, the rule of thumb is you always lay the brayer on its backside. So all these brayers should be turned over. That's a proper way of storing the brayers unless you're hanging them. If you want to know more about brayers, I have a video that you can check out up here at the corner that will answer all your questions about brayers and the different types and sizes that you can use within jelly printing. You have your gel plate, you have your paints, and you have your brayers. But what are we going to pull our prints with? Now, there's a variety of types of paper. There's tissue papers, there's cardstock, there's copy paper, there's old school papers. Point is, use the paper for the look you want to achieve. But if you're just starting out with jelly printing, you don't quite get the hang of it just yet, I would recommend using old school papers or copy paper until you understand how jelly printing works and what you want to do with it. We have gone over the basic tools needed for gel printing. You need a gel plate, a brayer, paints, and paper. If that's all you have, you can create beautiful prints with just the gel plate, with just those 4 tools. You can check out my video on how I created backgrounds using a brayer only. There is another bonus tool that you could use to make designs into your gel plate that will not cost you a thing. It usually comes in packing. It's called bubble wrap. And I know that this does not sound very interesting, but bubble wrap makes beautiful prints. I use it a lot in my gel printing. The only thing I have problems with the bubble wrap, to resist the urge of not popping the bubbles. You don't want to pop the bubbles. You got to have bubble wrap that's got air in the bubbles. So as you start gel printing and you lay down your first layer of paint onto your gel plate, take that bubble wrap out of the trash, stick it down on your gel plate, pull it up, stick your paper down, and then when you pull your print from your gel plate, you will see that there's a different kind of design that you created for a gel print. There you have it, my must-have supplies for jelly printing. And if you want to know about each of those products in depth, I have a bunch of videos you could go check out. If you're struggling with any jelly printing techniques or have questions, please post them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be notified when the new video comes out. Thank you for watching. Ratchet up your art.